Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the IPA Blackball in Deer Park in Melbourne for the Men's Pro event, number 1, 2024. And we have Padraig Fanning versus Mick Norton in what I believe is the Repechage round 4. On nearby tables, which are also streamed, you can find Rob Bowen and Imogen Dixon, for whom have started their first frame. And Padraig has taken an early lead here of 2-0 and at the table. It's a nice double from Paddy. Hoping to be on a red. I'm not sure he is. He's crossing his fingers. And hoping that this red is on. It looks like it might be. Oh no, he's just playing a safety shot. And it's a good safety. So not an easy finish here for either colour. I expect Mick will bring this yellow into play, try and put the white somewhere on the balk line. He's just overhit that a bit. He wanted the white to be tight on the balk rail there. Lovely shot from Paddy there. This is not an easy finish though. I don't necessarily agree with going for them here, because I really don't know how he's going to manage to clear. There would have been a chance if he'd played for the corner there, sorry, for the middle pocket prior to that shot. And has failed to hold that right-hand corner pocket. Imogen Dixon with a master break to start their match on table number 2. And that is the semi-finals of the Pro-Am event. Semi-final of the Pro-Am event that Rob and Imogen are playing. So Mick Norton at the table on yellows. Experienced player Mick. Hails from Canberra and runs a very successful window cleaning business up there in Canberra with his partner Norton. Hope you're tuning in. Oh sorry, that's Padraig's wife Norton, sorry, my mistake. So Mick's just landed in a bit of trouble there on the yellows. Maybe a touching ball. Just going to lay a snooker here. Presume it was touching because he's not reached the yellow there, but so it must have been a touching ball. A nice firm hit from Padraig. Good chance here for Mick. He needs to take this top left ball first really, because he's on it. He's on it fairly nicely. He's got the option to play the right hand yellow first and play this yellow in the middle pocket, or take it down the rail now. Down the rail now I think is probably the way I would go, but it's his own preference really. he's missed that one. These pockets can be a bit temperamental. Don't think the red passes to the right centre. So it's going to be probably going to be a chop into the top right corner. Played that shot very well indeed. A bit unfortunate not to get some movement off the black, and has snookered himself, so Mick Norton goes favourite in this frame. Lovely pot from Padraig, except it's not his colour set. So Mick Norton will be licking his lips, salivating over this excellent opportunity. With his first visit, he has a free hit. Just open the black up softly. And then if you take the bottom one first, then the one in bulk, and the last ball before the black, the middle pocket. That's my guess of which way he'll go. So he's just hitting that a bit too thin. This has now left him with a little bit of work to do. Not a nice angle on this yellow, 2 inches higher up the table, and he would have just been dropping this in, but now he's going to have to flirt with the top right corner pocket, which is not ideal. Good shot. Nicely on the black. So this black for a 2-1 scoreline. And a good finish from Mick Norton. Chances for both players. On table 1 we've got Temujin Dixon with the early advantage, beating Rob Bowen 1-0 in the semis of the Amateur Pro-Am. And the match we're watching, if you've just tuned in, is the Repechage round 4 of the professional event. So a nice, I think it was either a nice break from Paddy or a dry break from Mick. Sorry, I just lost my bearings for a second. Paddy having a go on the reds here. Just one problem, ball on the right there. He's opted to come in behind it, and he's played it really well. Also pushing one of Mick's yellows to the rail, just providing more insurance and taking the pressure off his clearance opportunity. And looks to be hitting the ball well, does Paddy. Been practicing a lot with Rob Bowen and myself over the last couple of months, and that time he's put in is starting to pay off. Runs his own business. It's called Sky Core Construction, and I'm not sure exactly what they do, but it's a lot of cladding and different construction type projects. What's that called?
You built it.
What is it? What's it called?
Truss.
So he does a lot of truss stuff apparently. A lot of the construction in the room here today is done by Paddy's company. And that's a nice finish there, either a master or a reverse master. I'm not quite sure who broke that frame. But very nicely done from Paddy, hitting the ball very well indeed, and takes a 3-1 lead. His family back home in Ireland will be cheering him on. Paddy's family back in Ireland, they're lovely people. They're unfortunately squatters, but but absolute diamonds. I've met them once. They were salt of the earth. Not much explosion or separation there from Mick's break. Either didn't hit it too well, or the pack wasn't tightly enough racked. So another chance for Paddy. He's opted to take the yellow colour set here. There's a couple of problem balls in and around that cluster in the middle. He may opt to screw into them here with a screw back shot. He's decided to leave himself an angle. Played it well. He'll get some movement on that second yellow after the first pot. He'll just be home. He'll be losing the white a little bit here. He just has to be careful not to put the white in the top right back pocket. And he's played it pretty well, but it's not gone in. Has very good, strong position in the frame though. It will be very hard for the red balls to win this frame. Elsewhere, Mark Owens has taken a 5-2 lead against Patrick Hood. That's the other semi-final of the Pro-Am tournament. The match, I don't think on the live stream today. So we'll keep you updated on the scores if you're either from Geelong supporting Patrick Hood or from Macedonia supporting Mark Owens. Lovely double from Mick Norton there. These reds are going to be very difficult. These reds are going to be very difficult to navigate. But he's got a plan, and I think if he can drop in behind this red near the cushion. Oh no, he's playing another double. Not easy. Oh, that's an excellent shot. Well played, Mick Norton. Showing his doubling prowess. And that's nicely played. Should have no problem getting these now. And that's lovely. Just a couple of stop shots to move the scoreline to 3-2 in this pretty high standard match, it's fair to say. He's just overhit that one a touch. This black is now missable. I still expect him to get it. But just was a bit missable. Excellent shot. And 3-2. 3-2, and I think it might be Mick's break. Just because Paddy's remaining in his chair. And elsewhere, Temujin Dixon Rob Bowen is one frame all with Tem at the table in the semis of the Pro-Am, and the Patrick Hood and Mark Owens game is 5-3 to Mark Owens. Mick just preparing to break off. I've seen Mick's break sometimes, and I believe he puts quite a bit of side on the white ball when he breaks off, which is relatively unusual. Please, if you're watching on the chat, feel free to put your thoughts on putting a lot of side on the break-off shot. It's not something I've ever done, but Mick certainly does employ that process. Hi to John Lay, who's tuning in at home. John, if you're still in Gippsland, I hope you're enjoying life down there. It's a fairly miserable part of the world, but nevertheless, someone's got to live there and pay the taxes and help the council mow the lawns and, you know, clean the bins at Kmart or whatever they do down there. So thanks for tuning in, John. So looks like Paddy with a nice free shot opportunity with the 3-2 lead. It's still a free table, even though he's potted a yellow. The table is still open, so could change to reds if he wants, but he's staying on the yellows. And that's a lovely little shot there. Opened the frame up nicely. The yellows have become a bit congested. Congested like the COVID disease. So a miss there into the middle pocket from Paddy. I felt like he didn't commit there as much because the yellows were difficult, and sometimes you lack commitment when you don't feel in your heart that you can clear the table. So even though it's a miss, it's a subconscious shot that you sort of know in your heart you're not going to get them, so you don't really try as hard. So a chance for Mick on the reds. So I don't think Mick intended to pot that. He missed it by such a long way. It was almost Foster-esque. That's the Jason Foster. So that would indicate he wasn't even going for it. Whereas with Jason, it would certainly be a full attempt. It's a nice safety from Mick. Wonder what Paddy can do here. Didn't have a lot of options really. He's sort of given Mick a chance, but I'm not sure Mick will go for these because that right hand red is not necessarily on. Maybe just push it over the pocket. Let's see. If it goes, I think he'll try for the finish. No, in fact it doesn't go, but that's a bad shot there because he's potentially given Paddy a chance to pot this yellow under the red. It looks tight. It looks tight. But he's played it really well. Sailed it in.
Table number 6 in the ladies, Karen Winter and Stella Peru.
Paddy having a go here on the yellows. Far from easy, but he'll be looking to play this yellow long up into the green pocket. And just a slight nudge cannon on the black and yellow that are stuck together there on the right. Oh, and this gives us new information. This yellow does actually pass the red into the corner, so a Brucey bonus for Paddy. Although getting on the black, to be honest, seems to me quite a difficult challenge. And he's missed the yellow. The pockets are a bit temperamental here. But he's got some good coverage there. He's got reasonable situation, so won't be too disappointed. Please feel free to like and share the stream, folks, if you're watching, just so we can get some more viewers. We're already at 1,200, so if you can get a few more, that would be awesome. Thank you to Connie for tuning in from Madagascar. So a truly global audience today. Now I've got a message from Stephen the King Halliday asking if I can commentate the Tem and Bowen match. Is that possible, Dan? Is it? But is the Tem and Bowen match streamed? And is it on YouTube or one of the channels? We're just going to try and please the viewers and see if there is a YouTube channel. Okay, we're just going to have a look for Blackball Australia. Bear with us a moment, please. Just trying to find the other stream which has been requested. Is that right? Okay, let me find that one then. So, okay, we're just finding the stream, so... well, no then, we won't be. Sorry, Steve, but unfortunately I can't commentate that match because it's still set up on the previous template with the different player names and things, so we did try, but unfortunately not possible. So back to the match. Sorry about that intermission, folks. Looks like Paddy spotted trouble here. He's tried to hit the yellow, I think he's fouled. And tipping Mick Norton is on the reds. And so we'll have a free shot here in which he can pot this bottom left by using the yellow first. Feel free to send in your messages. Nathan Charles tuning in. Hi Nathan, I hope you're well, mate. One of the most improved players in Ballarat, if not the country. Considering his handicaps, he really is an awesome talent. So thanks for tuning in. So yeah, any messages, please feel free to message on the YouTube chat or share the stream with your friends and family. Nice effort from Paddy there, but advantage Norton. Mick Norton, the self-proclaimed best player in Canberra. Played out nicely. Both players hitting the ball well here. They've had quite a lot of table time over 2 days. And yeah, Mick and Padraig getting quite a lot of flow, which is great to see. And nice to see the player sponsors in the background. Mark Owens, very good player from Macedonia, sponsored by the Cross in St Kilda, which is one of the best Scottish pub and restaurants you'll ever go to. The haggis there is incredible. haggis, neeps and tatties, which is haggis, potato and swede. Get down to the cross, it's wonderful. And his other sponsor, SCR, zero idea what they do, but thank you for the sponsorship. Mick nicely taking these reds out. And this match is nicely poised now at 3 frames all if this goes in. And you know, a wafer between these two players. Nothing in it. On the other table, 3-1 to Temujin Dixon versus Rob Bowen. And looks like Rob is at the table there, hoping to bring the score back. Rob on the reds there, he's just unfortunately snookered himself, which is going to be frustrating considering the current scoreline. Not playing for small change, these guys. It's probably a grand on the difference on prize money in winning or losing this match. I don't believe they've had a deal. So Padraig and Mick 3-all. And Mick has chosen the yellows, I think. Oh no, still open, he's going for the reds. Lost the white a bit there, but it's landed a pretty favourable location for Mick. Opting to go north into the bulk area. Shout out to Jabur Wanoush. Not sure answer to your question, Jabur, when am I next playing on the stream table? I'm playing Rob Bowen tomorrow morning in the last 8 of the amateur title. That may or may not be streamed, probably will be streamed. It's at 9 AM tomorrow morning to answer your question, mate. Thanks for your support. And it's a nice shot from Mick, but I'm not sure about the value in going for that at that stage. I think he's just removed a soldier from his battlefield, and putting balls when you're not going to clear the table is sort of a no-no from all the manuals or top player recommendations. So Paddy incoming with yellows with not really much to fire at here. Reds remain favourite in the frame. It's a wonderful shot from Paddy. Great shot, mate. Lovely safety. Acknowledged by Mick with a tap of the table. Match played in wonderful spirit. Total snooker here, so Mick will just always he's found the gap. Who would believe it? So a free shot for Padraig fanning a massive chance to take a lead in this match. As the pressure builds, who will hold their nerve? And just had a message from Steve Halliday's wife. No, I'm not available on Tuesday, but thank you very much for the offer. Back to the match. So Paddy trying to find a hiding place for the white, and he's successfully done that. Snookering Mick on the reds. Christy, her name was. Sorry, I I've forgotten the name. I've got so many messages from people. Nice hit from Mick, but advantage Padraig here. This is a great opportunity. And can't see anything going wrong here, but can't see anything going wrong here. I'm surprised by that choice, but I can understand why. The middle pockets are fairly dicey here. Elsewhere, Rob Bowen is 4-1 down to Tim Dixon with a dry break. Nothing really going Rob's way, but Tim playing really well. Paddy's just missed that difficult yellow down the cushion. And this initially looks like a great chance on reds, but the big question is, does the black go under the yellow on the bottom left? We'll just try and see the chat for the YouTube, see if we've got any messages coming in. And so Mick's played it well, but he's unfortunate to land with awkward queuing. These are tough. He's played it well though, queuing very well at the moment in this match is Mick Norton. And I think this is the winner's side of the pro event. Just getting confirmation soon. Oh no, it's the loser's side, forgive me. This one, yeah. So it is the Repechage. Something. So played it okay, but didn't drop for Mick. It's a long shot chance for Paddy, but a chance nevertheless. Alpyonder player sponsor in the background there, A+ Home Inspections. So if you wish to inspect your home and look for any illegal substances or anything like that, they will sort you out. Lovely shot from Paddy. This is missable. He needs to just take a bit of care and attention on this one. And he's played it really well. This is a good match, folks. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Padraig is enjoying it, taking a 4-3 lead, and I thought the toilet break was going to be thrown in, but it's not. Obviously holds a very controlled bladder. So we're just flicking to the Tem and Rob match. We've got a 4-1 lead for Tem. Seems to be playing some imperious pool. Mark Owens 5-4 up elsewhere in the semi-finals of the Pro-Am event against sorry, I missed against Patrick Hood, that's right. Okay, so Padraig back in here. Just messed that up a little bit, but these actually still go. If you can chip this red down the rail, he's just going to play safe. Good choice. He would have liked that white a bit tighter in there. Oh, a nice little piece of luck from Mick Norton there. With a double kiss on the white, so he's left, I think, no shot for Paddy. He's looking around, but I don't think he can directly hit anything without swerving the white ball. It's race to 5, is it?
Race to 6.
Oh, 6. Okay, race to 6, folks. And at the conclusion of this match, we will switch across to the Temujin Dixon Rob Bowen game, assuming it will still be in play, and finish after this match with Padraig and Mick. So, a surprising miss from Mick. I think, again, what I was saying earlier about the lacking of commitment, when you feel that you're not sure you're going to be able to clear the table, you just don't quite give the shot that same intensity or focus, and in a way it's a subconscious part of your brain kind of playing safe, if you like, even though you're going for the pot. It's a strange one. Any comments or messages on that sort of psychology of the game, let me know. So Paddy's gone into them, he's limped into them a little bit like Jason Foster on Valentine's Day. Would have liked to have given it a bit more, but it is a touching ball. It must have been a touching ball, we're just getting confirmation. And the confirmation is Mick's not picking the wide up, so it was touching. Mick just playing a tactical safety shot there. Careful decision here for Paddy. Just has to be a bit careful here. I like what he's done. Really good shot. He's not only covered the pocket more for the left-hand yellow, but also pushed the red up near the other yellow, which could present potential issue for Mick later on. Okay, so Mick with a good white ball there. 4. Yeah, Mick with a good white ball there. Would you like to join me in the commentary booth? It is the Padraig match, but then after that the Rob Bowen and Temujin match. Or come later, up to you. We're just inviting the great Paul Pike into the commentary box. Thank you for coming in, Paul. I won't belittle you until you have a chance to respond. 1 second.
Is this right?
Are we live for this yet?
No.
It's on mute, is it? Okay, we're sorry. Excuse the technical speak, folks. While we just mic up Paul the Powerhouse Pike. Let us know when we're live.
Welcome, Gemma. How are you?
Good, Pikey. Welcome to the commentary box. Aha. So commentary today in the style of Alan Partridge. If you don't know him, he's a famous English comedian and television host.
I'm not familiar with him, sorry.
I'll send you his
no worries.
his gold collection after the tournament. All right, you can let me know what your thoughts are. So Mick with yellows here. Is he going to go off? Is he going to play a yellow off the yellow into the corner here?
No.
Or slide off and play safe?
I think he's going to take the cut on into the top left corner.
Okay, like a shot to nothing, if you like.
Well,
He's not. He's played the up and down. The up and down for folks at home that don't know is when you play the yellow up to the top of the table, down towards the bottom left. It's not what you may imagine it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's
Now he's going to play the double.
Maybe I'm just sort of analysing this with my analyzer.
How's that going?
Not very well, actually. Yes, I'm just not sure if he's going to go the double. I think it looks like he's going north.
That is a good shot.
Oh, I thought that was in.
How
I
deep
thought it
has
was
that
in.
gone into the pocket?
So folks, at 4-3 up, Padraig fanning. Does he have the stones for this? We'll soon find out. And he doesn't. So on the other table, Temujin and Dixon taking a 5-1 lead over Rob Bowen.
Tell you what, Jimmo, this is
Rob must be ill or something. I can't understand the scoreline.
he's obviously taking this yellow first, but getting back onto the black off the corner ball is
No,
going to be
Tim's played amazing in that match so
gonna
far.
be tricky. Getting back onto the black off this yellow is going to be tricky.
Yeah, best I've ever seen him play actually, and we'll be drug testing him after the match. First thing we do.
Well, he's got a shot on it. He has got a shot
So
on it.
yeah, nice shot from Mick. Pressure black. You would have to feel like you're staying in the match here. And he's sailed it, and he's cueing really well, mate. Yeah,
4
Mick
all.
is cueing well, yeah. So a good chance from Paddy there. We don't have a shot of Paddy's face, but there's a little crisscross. Little raise of the eyebrow and a crisscross from Paddy's face. He knows that was a good chance missed, but so 5-1 to Temujin Dixon and Rob against Rob Bowen here. Temujin, the king of Blackball, it seems these days. Few can challenge him. Paul Pike's had enough of the commentary. I don't blame him. Thank you, Paul, for your very minimal contribution, but always appreciated when he says like anything. So thank you for tuning in, Lee Renan. Lee, appreciate your audience-ness, as it were, and asking if we should get a game of Killer streamed. Lee, not really the forum for that today. Nice sort of safety there from Paddy. Now there's enough pool to be had here for this whole weekend. It's coming thick and fast, lots of matches, lots of different tournaments, good prize money, and yeah, very impressed actually overall with the whole Blackball setup. Mark Cottingham and Sam Cottingham actually should be very proud of what they're doing, and I for one, as a new customer, if you like, for this, I'm very impressed, and we'll be back for the other 3 tournaments that are coming up. And bit of a cagey frame here, 4 all. Both players have played well in patches in this match, and lovely shot from Paddy. That's opened these balls up significantly. Is it a frame winning convertible chance? I think it is. Just a little bit tricky to map these because the balls are in such opposite ends of the table. It's not going to be easy. But when Paddy gets going, he's a superb potter. There's a shot here where he can play this far left yellow into the cushion and then off the red, which is nearest the pocket, with bottom right hand side on the white ball, taking him up north to the yellow and ball. He hasn't seen it, but it was an option. It's not a bad shot, but he hasn't had much luck. He didn't control the white ball, should I say, well enough there, and he's landed in a bit of trouble. Needs to produce something special here, but I don't really see any shots. This is a problem for Paddy. I'm really not quite sure what he was trying there. He has, however, managed to leave very little for his opponent Mick. Lee Rennan, who's tuning in, is the facilities manager at the Southland Shopping Centre. So if you live in the southeast of Melbourne, get down to Southland for all your shopping needs. And say hi to Lee. He'll maybe cleaning the floors or washing the windows. Just stop and say hi. How you doing? So Mick with a good chance here on the reds, just bridging over that ball, managed to slide it in, and really good opportunity here. Got the option to go for the middle next or the corner. There's a path for both. Really a thing of preference, and he's landed that pretty much where he would put it with his hand, exactly where he would want it to be. Yeah, stroking the ball nicely. I think the extra experience of Mick is sort of showing through here. Seems to be his game is lifting a little bit as the pressure mounts. Which the players who've played a lot of state or international pool tend to have a little bit more experience at these final stages of tournaments, which Paddy is gaining with every tournament he enters. He's grown a lot in the last year, and still very much in this match. It's only 5-4 to Mick Norton, I believe, unless we've not updated the score. I think it is 5-4. So just flicking over to the Temujin Rob match, we've got Rob at the table, 5-1 down, and he doesn't look like he's on a ball. So problems there for the mids number one. Pardon? Oh, 6-all, I believe, with Mark Owens and Padraig Hood in the corresponding Pro-Am semi-final. Now we're back to the Repechage here in the IPA Pro Series event, number one. So not really too much for Mick. Not really too much for Mick to go after here.
Next game on table number 12, Bronson Blackball and Michael Tad.
Very difficult finish for yellows here, so I would predict that Paddy will just try and play a tactical shot here. He's gone for it. If you watch this back, Paddy, it's really not got any value in playing an attacking shot there if you're not going to clear the table. You're just removing one of your soldiers, as I call them, and making it easier for your opponent to win the tactical side of the match. Mick going for the clearance. We've got Steve Tran joining me in the commentary box. No, he's not. He's He said he's too scared to.
Yeah, don't worry.
He said I'd be honoured to commentate with you, Steve, but he said he's not worthy. Steve Tran said he's not worthy to commentate with Steve Jamieson. I can't believe it. Steve Tran done well today. Congratulations, Steve. Congratulations on your win against Mark Owens. Yeah. So you're into the final, is it, of the
Top 16.
top 16 of the amateur. Okay, yeah, well done all. We'll see you in the morning then.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. The quarterfinals of the amateur starts. Quarters, yeah.
No, 16.
Last 16. Sorry, last 16. So back to the match. Paddy has put the white in.
This one.
With a miscue, we understand.
Two camera now.
With a miscue, we understand. So Mick, I think, is on the reds. He's just deciding what to do with his free shot. And he will enjoy this, because coming from Canberra, anything for free is very much digested well. Okay, so that was a bit tricky. I'm not sure if this red goes up the north. It is on. I've just been told by Mr. Miyagi that it does go. I think he is playing it long, but can he hold for the sitting ball in the same pocket? He can. That's a good shot. So this shot here to take a stranglehold in the match. Has he got what it takes? No, he doesn't. Not this time, folks. Missed by some margin, it has to be said. He's not really left Paddy much to go after here, but to be honest, Paddy would be grateful to get a shot. No, nevertheless, I think he'd rather something than nothing. I think he'll have no choice but to go for this yellow nearest the black into the top right corner, and then try and work through a safety shot after that if he can. Maybe come off the jaw. He's played what I thought was a really smart shot. He's just a bit unfortunate not to get the yellow across to the pocket, but it was a low percentage option. Really, there was much more value in just having a dip there and then working out a different way to tie up Mick. Well, this is for the match, folks, and congratulations to Mick Norton. Very high standard match, it has to be said, and congrats to the Canberra man, who will march on to the next round. Now we shift our focus to the Temujin-Dixon Rob Bowen match. So put down your iPads, put down your mobile phones, stop watching the porn channel, and tune in to the IPA Blackball at Deer Park Club, where it's all happening. So a chance for Rob to on the comeback trail. I think it's a race to 7. Is it a race to 7? Yeah. Is it race to 7, Dan?
8.
Oh, sorry, folks. Race to 8. And there it is on the screen. So Rob with a chance on the reds. Hi to Amy and Bella, who are no doubt tuned in, watching their man. They're saying, come back, Dad, come back, Dad. Rooming with Rob this week at the Sunshine Motor Inn. It's a wonderful establishment in Deer Park. Rob, an excellent roommate, very sound sleeper, doesn't snore, and very, very nice partner to have in a lonely motor inn. So just not been able to get going today in this match, Rob. Rob's had a bit of a marathon match or session today where he's got through some quite long matches, and I think it's starting to take its toll, to be honest with you. And Tim looks fresh. He's not played many games today, and certainly the fresher of the two players, has to be said. Rob, I would say, in practice, the form player at the moment. That's a surprising miss from Tim. Someone from the crowd says he doesn't want it. I beg to differ. I think it's just the pockets have tightened up a little bit. We'll have to keep our voices down, folks, because the table is right next to us, and don't want to get any dirty looks. Sounded like a bit of a kick, to be honest. It sounded like a bit of a kick. So, chance for Tim to take a 7-1 lead. It's not easy on the yellows here. He's pushed one a little safe there as well if it doesn't pass the black. May have to reconsider even going for the out here. I'm not sure I would go for this. I think you might try and find some sort of safety. This is the sort of push or pull decision making I've been told. I'm not really sure what he was thinking there. I actually see it now. He's looking to come off the yellow on the right hand side into the middle pocket. Now that demonstrates amazing vision if he's played for that. Because you wouldn't really see that immediately as an option. You wouldn't really play for it. Unless, of course, if you're 6-1 up, maybe he just feels, I'm going to have a dip here. He's going for the yellow in the middle off the red. It's another option available. It's a good pot. Needs another one. As I say, folks, a lot bears on whether that yellow above the black goes into the left corner. Really not sure if it does. That's an excellent shot. First class shot, that. The shot of a champion. Straight enough to hold this for the yellow in the middle. Tricky to tell how straight he is from this angle. Played it well. Dan Lynch in the background there, with cold beer in hand, the president of Cue Ball TV. Just watching from the other side of the camera. Just brought a single beer back from the bar. I won't hold it against him. I'll still talk to him. But just briefly. Nicely done from Tim. It's a class finish. And so a 7-1 lead for Temujin. And Dan returns with his single beer. We'll nickname him the dentist. So the Wolverhampton Wanderers supporter takes a 7-1 lead. Another nice break from Tem. Yellows look the best balls here. There's one tied up near the black, but he may be able to pot the first yellow off the black, freeing up the pocket. No, wasn't an option. So we'll be looking to get an angle on the bottom of the yellows near the black, near the top cushion, to get some extraction on that yellow and black, probably after this shot. Just try to pinch the pocket a little bit there. These pockets don't like being pinched. Unlike Temujin, who doesn't mind being pinched occasionally. Patrick Hood on the hill, 7-6 up on Mark Owens in that exciting other semi-final. Sorry if you wanted us to stream that match as well at home. Unfortunately, those players not high profile enough for the stream, but still excellent players nevertheless. Nice shot from Rob. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the white go in. My apologies. Didn't see the white going in from such an acute angle. That's unfortunate, you would think as well. Temujin's immediately opening up his single dead ball in what you would have to think maybe Rob's last shot in this opening Pro-Am semi. Rob been playing some awesome stuff lately, and I think this is purely down to tiredness and just the schedule has been pretty exhausting, I'm sure. But he'll be back to fight another day. That'll be tomorrow morning against myself. Nice shot from Tim. Just working out his order of play here. He'll go up for the yellow now, I think. Got several options. Decides to just roll it through. I like to stun up, personally. Just left himself a little bit of more work to do here than he needs to. May even choose to change his map now, because that's just about a foot short. Just depends if he can get that white around without hitting the red at the top right of the table. Let's see if he can. I'm trying to pop this. That's a great shot. I actually really like how he's done that. That was not easy, folks. And anyway. That's a classy shot. Very classy shot indeed. And two good mates here. We'll shake hands, and match played in great spirit, but Tim too strong today, where it looks fresh. Rob had a long day, probably needs a bit of a break. And good quality match. And I'm going to love you and leave you, folks. keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.